G'day everyone, JoeRilla here again with ya on the Plankcraft server once again. Welcome back. I had a couple of guesses at what the thing that was that I built last episode was going to be. One was Bruce, and yes, he guessed correctly, but it wasn't in the comments. Rex says he's too old for it. I doubt it, because this is it. Okay, now if you don't know what this is the PRISM. This is from the... There's a skeleton back there. We'll dispatch with him later. This is... If you have ever seen the album cover for Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, this is what's on there. And if you remember the clue I gave, when the band you're in starts playing different tunes, the next line of that song is, "I'll see you on the dark side of the moon." And that's the song Eclipse. I think it looks sick at night. Believe it or not, the clear side was harder to do than the rainbow side. But that's not what I'm here for right now. We'll just jump back into the usual view. Actually, before I do anything, let's get rid of this guy over. Where'd he go? Can't have him hanging around, or is he despawned? Is he still there? Oh, he's lucky. He was about to cop some power 5. Nah, he's gone. That's okay. I don't know what Bruce has got going on over here, but it looks pretty cool. Just go over and have a quick squiz. There's the bed I was looking for. That's alright. The place is well lit up enough. Well, almost. Yeah, I don't know what this is going to be, but we'll see. It's looking pretty cool so far. But we are also going to be building in this rough area. I might step a little bit away from Bruce's build. A, because I need a bit of space, and B... excuse me, the theme I'm going with is not very similar to what he's got going on. So, you know, in real life you'll see, you know, you go around areas and, you know, most of the houses, they won't look exactly the same, but they'll be the same style. So you'll have modern houses with modern houses, you'll have old houses with a lot of older houses, you know, heritage listed places, etc, etc. You know, renovated older places, or newer places that are done up to look like older places. You get the gist. They're all sort of bundled in together. That's called building covenant. And that's sort of, I'm sort of just trying to not so much observe it, but it sort of makes sense if that's you know what I mean? Because, you know, it's sort of going to be a half modern-y, half sort of weird build, aesthetically speaking anyway, so we don't want it next to Bruce's lovely stone and wood build. So what it's going to be is another redstone farm. Hooray! Yes, I'm going back to what I'd like to think I'm good at anyway. Kix, I'm pretty sure you said you were going to patch that hole up, if that was the one that you made. I don't know. The bottom of this place still has an obsidian penis on it, but that's that's okay. I quite like the look of this. If you step back here, when the sun's right behind it, looks good at night, and when the sun's right behind it, I find. Anyway, that's so what we're going to do is, I've noticed on this server there is a distinct lacking in both a cocoa bean farm and a fully fledged nether wart farm. There is a nether wart farm of sorts at the village trader, and well, it's not automated, it's manual, and that will not do because, well, this is me you're talking to. So we're gonna automate it up a bit. So where is all the stuff I need? So what we're gonna have is, well, I need to, hang on, how much do I need? I need another, how many of the, what's 64 minus 48? Hang on, I need 16. Good start. Good start, Joe. Good start. Alright, whoopsies. Right. So what we're going to have, and I may need more, I'll have that, right. I'll do one bit at a time. We're going to have 64 blocks of soul sand with 64 nether wart on them. So there's going to be 4 lots of, hang on, no wait, that doesn't work. 4 lots of 16. Or maybe 8 lots of 8. Probably 8 lots of 8, because I'm trying not to spread out too much here. And in the middle of that, I'm probably going to have maybe 4 cocoa bean posts. We'll work it out as we go. But I'm just going to quickly map out my area and then I will come back with you and we'll get started on some good old-fashioned fun as redstone. Yay! Okay, so this is the space required. We've got some sticky pistons and some redstone dust on the blocks behind them. Basically how this farm is going to work, and the floor level is going to be here. We're going to have a step up, and then these need to come up one, but that was just a bit of experimentation. Basically how this is going to work is the sticky pistons are going to be inverted, so I'm probably going to push the button over here, and then they're going to be always on, and then hit the button, they come off, they retract, and there'll be a wall obviously between here and then one block up, and then obviously that knocks all the nether wart off, and then it comes down into these streams here. I timed this well, didn't I? I'll get to this in a minute. Let's quickly sleep the night away. So yeah, the point of it is it is night time. Yeah, while I'm doing this, the way it's going to work is 2 layers on top of each other. The bottom layer is going to be at the foot level, and then the top layer is going to be one above eye level. So you should still be able to replant from the ground. Oh, good. So what we're going to do, before we do that though, is just map these out, because here is where the item elevator is going to go, and this is just a little prototype I did up because it's a bit difficult to excuse me, it's a little bit difficult to do this when you've got hoppers on 3 out of the 4 sides. Originally I was going to have hoppers on all 4 sides, but then I came to the realization that I couldn't do that. So yeah, this is probably a little bit overcomplicated, and I will rebuild this over there when the time comes, but I'm just going to pop these and see how they go. Perfect. Actually went a bit better than expected. And that one. And that one. Excuse me. Hiccups. Okay, so now we're going to just hollow out this. How's that going to go? Oh yeah, not too bad. And then another lot like so. I'll obviously have to replace all the... I wonder if I need to have those water streams go any... I wasn't going to go any deeper, but... I mean, I was going to go 1 deeper, but I've got a funny feeling I won't have to. If you have the ice, because the hoppers are going to start here. So hopper, hopper, dropper. I reckon this will be okay. Well, let's just try that. Let's just test that theory, eh? Oops. Oh, it needs to be there anyway. Alright, so where's me packed ice at? There. So let's just quickly dig that out. Now I've dug down there. I forgot to mention I've dug down, oops, and rebuilt about, I think it was 4 blocks of depth I've put in. So hopefully things should, you know, I shouldn't need to go any deeper, and I won't have any issues. Now this is a problem. This is a big problem. Yes. This is fine. This is not. See how we got directional flow there? It's probably not the end of the world. I can probably fix it. Actually, I shouldn't foul on this, so it's got to go up 1 anyway. So if I was to dig out this one, no. Give me a sec to rethink this, and I won't be too long. Sometimes the simplest solutions are staring me right in the face. Just put a cyanide, pop that, and maybe just quickly put a block and then reset. Well, it works. Is that what this is doing, or is that direct? No, that one's direct. Why is that happening that way? Do I need to reset that source, perhaps? either which way, it's going to work. Yeah, like this. Let's just see, how's this go? So if I was to chuck in that, still good. That. Yeah, good on you. Nah, she's sweet. That's good enough. Alright, so we'll do that. I've done the same thing over here. Just quickly. Ah, yes. Fantastic. Alright, so we need to rip up these floors. Replace them with packed ice. Very quickly. And then, yeah, as I said, I shouldn't need to... Actually, I'll have to... These ones are... I'll get myself touched in a minute. Those ones are going to need to be hoppers. So I won't do... Sorry, I'm doing a lot of this on camera because, well, I know roughly what I'm doing. Alright, so from here on in, let me just clean a couple of things up. And I'm going to have to tear this down, and hopefully I remember how I've done it. I'm 99% sure I can remember this. So what I'll do is I'll just tear this down, and then I will clear out what I need to over there. I'll come back to you, and then we'll build it together. And I'll sort of explain what's going on as I'm doing it. But just give me a minute to get myself organised. Won't be long. Good. Okay, so this is the basic layout of what we're going to be going for. I'm just showing you those hoppers, how they're going to be laid out when we're done, just before we get started, because I just thought I'd do so. And give you an idea of what we're sort of going for with the literal collection side. Now, basically, I've just removed them so I don't, so they don't get in the way. Basically, is why not. But what we need to do now is clear out even more space. I probably don't need this much. I'm just claustrophobic. Cool. Okay, so very next thing. Now let's see if I remember how I did this, because I'm pretty much sure I've forgotten already. Alright, so I need some dust here. Now, oh, please tell me bugger! I need one more. Need one more layer underneath. Let's see. How bad is it? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. Just give me a minute. Okay, so I give myself a little bit more space to play with. Just a little bit. Okay, now from memory, and this is all from memory, so let me clear out this. I'll just add blocks as I need. I need me some repeater. I'll just use the smaller stack. Repeater from here. And then what was it? It was dust there. Dust there. Oh boy. This is a memory test now. Now why is that like that? Why is that looks as though it's connected to something? It's not meant to be. Hang on, is that? Ah, it's bloody dark again. Okay, so it's not connected to that. Alright, let me just go sleep and I'll continue. Okay, so back to it, and I forgot the block. That's why it wasn't working. Alright, now still unsure as to why the hell that is. Looks as though it's connected to something, because it's not. Still got no bloody idea. Okay. Cool. Now, oh bugger. There should be all the space I need under there. So that, in theory, should... Nope, that's not right. Oi. What are you doing to me? Alright, so... There we go, that's what I wanted. Right, and then that means that, and then there was some of this going on, and then... What was it again? So basically what we're doing is we're wrapping this round to come back up here to create the clock. And then from that signal we're going to run it around and into that side, into that block there. And I've tested this, none of it fails on any hoppers, so to give you an idea, that's where that goes. Oops, not that one, that one, that one, that one, and then block, and what was it? It was Dear me. I've forgotten. I'm terrible, aren't I? Alright, I have worked it out, and it was just a couple of wires crossed here and there, so I'll just quickly show you. So, obviously, there's the things under there that I showed you before, and then the wire comes up here, into the repeater, into the dust, which then obviously creates the clock, and then that gets extended out, and around, repeater, just so we don't foul on that, into the block, throughout the block, around, in, bud powered, boom. So, just to quickly show you. Because there's so many repeaters, it is a bit slower, but that's okay. Now, where are they? There we go, God. Let's quickly chuck these in. Then what we're going to do is cover up. This way. We're going to cover up this with blocks. I don't know what blocks yet. I haven't 100% figured out the colour. Oh, pardon me. Figured out the colour palette for this. I figured out pretty much everything except the floor, because I'm a bit special like that. Yeah. Well done, me. But basically, what I'm going to have going on is this is going to shoot an item elevator up, and you're actually going to see it, because I'm going to make it out of glass predominantly. And then you're going to see the item shooting up. It's going to go onto the roof. The roof is going to have water streams, and it's going to come down into hoppers, and then the chests are going to be on the outside of the building, if that makes sense. So that's the plan. Now I need to figure out what the hell I was making. Oh, hang on, it doesn't really matter what I'm making this bit out of, because this isn't the floor, this is below the floor. I'm good, aren't I? So good like that. Alright, let me do what I need to do. Just quickly, now obviously we can't. Oh, by the time I finish saying it, I'm going to be done anyway. Recording expert. Okay, so let's do a quick test. Ooh, let's knock these out. Yeah, very good. Good. Where did that dirt block go? I must have picked it up. And just do another test. Oh, that must have been lag. I was getting a bit concerned then. Alright, another quick test. Yeah, see, we don't need to extend the water streams any further than that. Yeah, so it's a bit slower because of all the repeaters, but that's perfectly fine by me. And then obviously, it'll be glass. Wow, do what it needs to do. Okay, what is next? I don't know yet. The plan is full of holes. Give me a minute to fill in said holes. Won't be long. Okay, so just a quick progress update. This is just a placeholder, but we've got a block. There's under the sticky piston there is a redstone torch. This is the mechanism for the cocoa bean farm. So there's going to be a jungle log on top, cocoa beans each side, manual collection, nothing too nothing too strenuous, and then just a wire down, repeater through there, fairly easy. Now I'm going to try and replicate it on this side. Now this side's a little bit different because we've got a bit of extra redstone on this side to try and avoid. So just dust that up fairly. Whoops, not that. Ooh, hiccups again. Excuse me. Let's get the torch. Ooh. Like so. Now what might be a bit more sensible. How have I got this? So we want dust. Do we have dust there? No, that's not going to work. That's okay. We can sort that out fairly easily. Is this going to be a problem? Nope, I would imagine not. Quickly get the dust. Dust it, and more dust. Get over this side. Can I reach that from here? Yes, good. Go under the ice. Is that going to work? Not the way I want it to. Bugger. It's okay. It's okay. Does it work if I do this? I always forget how the directionalness of this works. If all else fails, I just loop it around and jam a repeater in it. Won't be too bad. Can I zigzag? What is that crap? Alright, let's just do this. Oh, no, you mother piece of... That would have washed out all of underneath, wouldn't it? Ooh, I'm extremely lucky. Whew. Alright, let me just... oh no. I want my stuff. Give me this stuff. Alright. This may need a bit of extra thought. Just give me... oh, dear me. Give me a minute. Sometimes the most basic of principles escape me. So, redstone torch. Dust from over there. Another redstone torch. Very easy. Alright, so that's the function side of the cocoa bean farm done. As I said, this is just a placeholder. This will probably be... well, the button itself will be one up, and then it'll probably be pistoned down with a sticky piston with a redstone block on it. You know how I usually do the down thing. Oh wow, you can tell it's late. What time is it? Oh dear, it's 1 AM. Anyways, I need to do some more planning, so the episode will continue soon. Alright, so this is what the floor looks like with the stairs put in and some jungle logs stuck around. So obviously you stick your cocoa beans on these and you do the thing there and you know hit the button and there's the start of the item elevator, etc, etc. And as you can hear, there's mobs below me, so I have neglected to make it mob safe. Whoops. I'm not going down there again, but that's done. That's functional, that works. I'm leaving it. But that is all the time I have for this episode. Next episode, I will be continuing this build and probably get the next level in and actually start planning out some of the aesthetics and actually, you know, start building the building itself. There's a few more projects going on around here. Apparently Mattis wants to build an iron storage depot around here, so I'll be keen to see what that ends up looking like. Just race over to the bed whilst I got the chance. Couple of things before I head off. One is, if you're wondering where Osiris has been, Osiris New Dawn, I know I'm only 3 episodes in. I'm sort of taking a break from it as such. I'm going to keep going with it eventually, but I think I'm too stuck into what I'm doing here, and obviously with Ride 2 as well, and you know, a few other bits and pieces here and there. It's a very grindy game, so I'm less inclined to stick hours into it because I know it's a necessity, but I don't enjoy the grindy bits that sort of go in behind the scenes to make an episode happen. And with games like that, and even games like this, sorry, there is a lot of that, so I try and minimise it, playing with farms and stuff. And obviously here I'm quite fortunate. There's a lot of community areas where stuff already is. I can just pick it up from where I'm allowed to and just get on with the job. That was the other thing. And also next episode you will get to see my new intro. Well, I'll at least trial it, because it's not perfect. I've made it myself entirely. Even the background music I bashed out myself on a drum pad. So hopefully you look forward to that. I'm actually going to start making it very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, thanks very much to... English. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave your feedback, your comments, your thumbs up, your big red triangles, all that fun stuff. And yeah, have a good one. I'll see you next time. See ya.